Hi, my fellow Gooners, humans, and everything in between. Concourse TV, the place to be. Latest transfer targets for Arsenal. Let's jump straight into it. This guy right here below me, Vinicius Jr., the marquee signing, the one I want to see get done. It's a bit of a techie one. Still, Real Madrid and Vinicius, they're negotiating as he's in the last year of his contract. I believe he should move on. They've apparently just confirmed the signing of Jan Diomande. He's young. You saw him for Ivory Coast, and you've seen him lighting up in the Bundesliga. I think he's more one for the future. But if they sell Vinicius Jr., that leaves them with Rodrigo, and this is the kind of issue is where I feel the sticking point may lie. We can afford his wages. I've seen a lot of talk online about his wages. We can more than afford Vinicius Jr.'s wages if we could afford to pay Aubameyang to go missing for a season and Ozil to sit in the stands with an umbrella. So we can more than afford this guy. I think the transfer fee is going to probably be a bit of the sticking point. I feel like we should offer between 125 million to 150. I don't believe a guy as good as he is. I don't believe a guy with 1 year left on his contract that can leave for free this following season can be demanding crazy fees. So I believe this is going to put a lot of pressure on Real Madrid to try and get this signature done. If we don't sign him, then I know we'll move on to other targets. But as far as I'm concerned, this guy wins you the Champions League and a back-to-back title. This is the level we need to start signing. Anyway, enough about Vinicius Jr. At the moment, it's like a 10% chance of happening. Until I see any more key indicators, I'm just going to relax, stay easy. But yeah, if we got something like that over the line or him over the line, then I'd say it with chest. Champions League and titles wrapped up. Start looking for your recruits for the following season because title and Champions League wrapped up. Focus on the domestic cups. That's how I will be talking if we get Vinicius Jr. over the line. Anyway, we move on to the next target. That's Bruno Guimaraes right here. This has been haggling on. I think personal terms have been agreed, but Newcastle are trying to squeeze every piece of blood out of the stone, and it's quite jarring. This deal should be done by now, but they're trying to haggle for a guy that's got 2 years left on his contract. From my knowledge, he's 29 years old, and for me, we've offered 70. Apparently, it's been rejected, but I don't know how true that is. I haven't seen anything from the ITKs, so until I see something from them, I'm gonna stay stum. But apparently, from other sources, Newcastle have rejected the deal, so I think the max we're looking to go up to is about 80. I think we come halfway, 75, and 80 with add-ons, and just get the deal done. And if they don't want that, tell them to jog on, and you can keep him. Because I'd rather get Manu Kone right now, to be honest. Manu Kone is my dream target for the midfield, and he walks straight into the midfield as far as I'm concerned. So that is my major target. This guy right here, just to the left or right of me, depending on how you're looking at this, he is my prime target for the end of the window. Ayub Bouaddi. He's 18 years old, solid player. I believe he's going to go on and grow to be a great player. But I just don't think he gets into our team right now. And that's the main issue I'm having with the price tag they're putting on him at Lille. So I believe we should look at him towards the end of the window. For now, I'm honestly not interested in him. Before we even look at him, I'm looking at Manu Kone, to be honest. And then it leaves Julian Alvarez. I see swap deal talk. I'm not interested. If you're telling me to let go of Gyökeres for a guy that wants Barca over us and could possibly leave us in 2 seasons because he gets unsettled, and then we have to sell him at a loss, give me a break. So no, Alvarez is bottom of the pile when it comes to a target for me, as far as I'm concerned. I don't mind us spending money on him, but it can't be crazy either. So again, we'll see how this plays out in the market. Let me know which one of these guys you pick, or if there's other targets out there that you think we should even be looking at. Let me know in the comments, guys. Laters.